Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is a couple days after the race. We have not got the car out yet. It's pretty much busy Sunday after the race. So what we're going to try to do in this video, try to get the car out of the trailer and diagnose what went wrong. If you're just joining the video the first time, here's a link to the video what happened. Just like it shut off going down the track, made a big pop noise, and that was it. First I thought it blew the engine, oil pressure, any of that stuff. I lost oil or something, it blew up or something. I'm not sure what happened. I lost power. But come to find out, it seems like it's ignition related. We tried to start it in the pit there, spun the motor over, it built oil pressure, so I think the motor's good. Truly, I think it's an ignition issue. So hopefully it's just a cam or crank sensor. But we really won't know until we get the car out. So, with that, it is a warm day out here.
It's hot.
It's hot. Well, yes, how warm it is it? That's in the shop. Yeah. Getting close to 94, 95 here in the shop. Outdoors in the sun, it's well in the hundreds. So anyway, yeah, it's gonna be warm. If we can get it in here, maybe we'll fire up the AC, make it somewhat more manageable. Okay, got the car in the garage, got pops up here. We're getting the AC turned on because it's like 150 outside. So anyway, time to probably get the laptop out, get that plugged in, and we'll try to turn it over and see if it's even detecting RPM or not, and see if it has any other codes in it. I got the spare box in it right now. I might go grab the box that was in there, put it on, and see if it has any other codes in it. So let's get started. Oh my gosh, it's warm. Okay, the tack gets a signal from the MSD box, which should get the signal from the crank or the cam, right? It has to, because the output of the ignition box is come from the SD box. Okay, so far I don't think we'll get any RPMs, but especially on that guy there. And I got two tacks here, got a digital plus a kind of an analog one, and usually I think that just says that 1,000 initial reset, and that's showing 0. So we definitely have something that's not triggering something. It could be the that's oil pressure light. So long that goes off, I know I have oil pressure. So either is the crank or the cam sensor. Worst case scenario, hope it's not the reluctor wheel on the crank. If that thing would have shifted, but even if that would shifted, I would think we'll be detecting some type of RPM signal of some type. But I don't know. It didn't show any codes on the MSD box. So I think a first plan attack. I got replacement sensors for the cam and crank for both of those. The easiest one to get to right now is the cam. I think I'll just get to that, pop that off, put one in, and see what happens. If that doesn't fire up, then we'll place the crank, because I have to remove, to get to that, I have to remove the starter. It's a little bit easier. So anyway, yeah, I don't know what else to check, so we'll start with that first, see what happens. We went ahead and replaced the crank sensor. I think that's a smarter move. So all we're going to do now is try to turn it and see if we can't get a signal. So worst case, or best case scenario, just fire right up and make some noise. So okay, let's try it and see what happens.
When you start making noise, shut it down.
Yep. And we, yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay. We have a technical issue. Hit the starter button, nothing. It's almost like it's
Almost like somebody knew to start up?
no, I just pulled the starter down. I didn't unless a cable got unclicked. Okay, be right back. Okay, yours truly unplugged something. So anyway, see what happens. Cross your fingers. This is not a good sign. So no RPM signal. Yep. Okay. I guess we'll pull the cam sensor next. Replace the crank, so we'll go to the cam. Okay. Stay tuned to that. Okay, we replaced the cam sensor. Then I decided to check the voltage. The MSD box showing 1.6 volts, and that's with the ignition on. I bet I popped a fuse. We'll find out here real quick. I have to roll the car forward, check the fuses, but I bet that's the problem. I bet it popped a fuse. So anyway, find out. Well, we found the culprit. It is a fuse. Darn it. 10 amp. Well, 15 amp now. Hopefully that will keep it from popping. That's the first time I ever popped a fuse on the ignition box. So if it pops a 15, then I don't know what I'm going to do. Put a bigger one in. So anyway, replace the fuse, and I bet we'll get RPM signal next. Okay, tell me what the ignition voltage is now.
Bingo. 17.1.
Okay. I'm going to just crank it over. It shouldn't start, but we should see RPM. Ready? If it starts, it's going to be strange, but it shouldn't. Okay. Yep. Okay. I think we've solved the problem. We're going to throw the carburetor on it, pump the gas, let it hit one time, then turn it right back off. But cannot believe that. Freaking fuse. Do it to it. Okay. I don't know. Let's put the laptop on it, see if it's detecting anything. No, I don't think the sensors can blow the fuse. They're just sensing.
Yeah.
So it sends a reference voltage out, and it just detects up and
The
down.
only thing is that.
Right. So we blew a fuse again. 15 amp didn't work, obviously. So we do have our spare ignition box. It could be the ignition box taking out the fuse. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to swap out the ignition box, replace the fuse. It didn't do it until we tried to start it. Because when we had the voltage on, you detected voltage, and it blew when I was trying to start it. Right? Yeah. Okay. But it could be the ignition box taking it out as well. So, okay. Swap the ignition box and put a good fuse in it and try that. Okay, we stuck the other box in. Seemed like last time we put the fuse on it, or turned the ignition on it, popped the fuse. Okay, all I'm going to do is flip the ignition switch and see what happens. Oh, that's weird. My delay box is dead. Oh, never mind. It's dead because it's tied to ignition. Okay, shit. It popped again.
Yeah.
Yep. What is so voltage there? 0. Okay, we're popping fuses. We're having it's like popcorn party. Dang gummit. Oh, crap. I don't know. I'm really perplexed on this one. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. What else can it be? Okay, I think we got it narrowed down. You see how many fuses went through so far? I don't know, 6 or 7 fuses there at least. There's some more laying around here somewhere. Okay. Uh-oh. I wonder if that's it. Oh, oh my gosh. I forgot about that damn thing. Oh. Well, it's out of the way now. It could have been up there in touch, making contact. Okay, let's brace the fuse one more time. We got it nailed down to this side here. We basically unclipped the clips on each of the coils. That one didn't pop. We plugged this one back in and it popped. Then Joe found out there's a bracket back there rubbing around. I'm just wondering if that thing was making contact and shorting things out. That's just loose back there. I'm gonna have to get that taken care of. So, okay. Replace fuse time. Okay, we solved it. That one bracket back there, I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, there we go. This guy right here was hanging on top of here, and I think it rubbed through probably the power wire. And of course, this is the transmission dipstick tube, and we just had it sitting back here, just kind of floating around. Well, I think it floated right on top of this guy here. And it shortened things out, so it went down the track. I guess it just started vibrating, rubbed, and it popped the fuse. Okay, well, let's see if we start it real quick, see what happens. The moment of truth. Ignition, make sure it doesn't pop. Listen to it. Nope. Ooh. Okay, here we go. That was success there. Oh, good. Eagle Eyes Joe. Oh my gosh. We're in business now. Okay, well, what can I say? That took not too long, a few hours to fix that. But now we have to somehow secure that bracket from moving around and jumping up there and doing that again. So we're gonna have to pull the carburetor back off and fix that bracket. But at least we know the spare ignition box works. And all the sensors that we replaced work. So this other sensors took off, they're still good. So I think we're good with that. But oh well. So this is an update from that last race. You already seen it where it popped in the video, and that was disturbing sound in the car when it did that. I thought it blew the daggum car up, but couldn't get that lucky. So anyway, with that, we're ready for the next race. I think it's in 2 weeks. So nothing this coming weekend, but after that we got another race coming up in Mocan, or I'm gonna be out here at NPK. I haven't decided yet. Anyway, oh, this pops. Did you hear it?
I think something blew up in here.
Oh yeah, we got it all fixed. I'll tell you here in a second. Anyway, if you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Other than that, I'm out of here until the next time. Thanks.